Just waiting for boss fight. For my people, for our world, I will strike you down. This battle shall be our last. Begone, spawn of shadows! Darkness must be destroyed! Gleaming steel, light my path! You! It cannot be! To me, warriors of light! I am salvation, given form. Mankind's first hero, and his final hope. For victory, I render up my all! Your demise will be our salvation. You still stand. Very well. Begone, spawn of shadow!
That was weird, but okay. Especially since, like, yeah, how did both of them die? And then, well, at least I brought one back, but then the other one's just disconnected, okay.
Darkness must be destroyed! My soul knows no surrender. Hope, grant me strength.
Okay, I don't think that was avoidable. Weird. I wonder how you get that bee's knees dance. I keep seeing people with dances. I'm like, where did they get these things? Yeah, that seemed like a glitch or something. Like, what the fuck? We were doing pretty good otherwise. I wish I had more that were like more like, you know, they stayed. The emote actually stayed going. What the fuck is this guy? Okay. Just be ready. That's pretty good.
Be gone, spawn of shadows! Darkness must be destroyed! soul knows no surrender. Hope, grant me strength. Like my path! Begone, Sword of Shadow!
So I already was thinking this earlier, but like, am I in stage 2? Am I in phase 2? And I just didn't realize it, or what? It's like, sure seems like I'm in stage 2, but I can't completely tell. But it seems like it has to be. Otherwise, we wouldn't be this close to the end of his health. It's just kind of annoying that we couldn't get through in one go of it, you know?
My beauty! No, not yet!
So it seems like it was probably a pretty easy fight, but then again, we clearly had a few veterans in here.
No, I cannot fail.
But it still felt like way easier than some of the previous bosses. Easy enough to understand all the mechanics. Of course, you still need people who really know what they're doing, you know?
Fool! You have achieved nothing. I am immortal, yet I will never surrender.
Elidibus, so fixated were you on my memories of the future, you failed to heed the lessons of the past. Your obsession blinded you to the true nature of this tower. This beacon of hope for mankind. Created to serve as a reservoir for the limitless energy of the heavens. To harness and bind the boundless. Not unlike white Eorzea. Your ill-begotten power. Obtained by exploiting that which is best in us. I shall have it. Your soul and all!
This. Yes. I would become him. I would save everyone. This, I believed. Yet still they cried out in rage and despair. Divided over the fate of the star. A rare occurrence, always fleeting. But not this time. Not this time. Reconciliation. Elizabeth. I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiac. For them. My people. My brothers. My friends. Stay strong. Keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. We will. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. But you are not here to see it.
Yeah, I got kind of no reaction to that. Just like, they kind of just made him into a nobody, sort of. So it's kind of boring. He could have been as interesting as them itself, but they kind of just squandered him. And they made up a lot of lore here at the end in order to give him power and like set up situations that make sense, but then it's like, no, this doesn't make much sense.
I concede I may have overexerted myself.
The only thing that actually makes sense is, yes, Grahatia could do this with the tower to kill him. Of course, yeah, makes sense. But that's about it.
Steady now and listen.
For
I
the
told you before that I
good logic.
And that when all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you.
But like, it's not like Elidibus shouldn't even have gotten into that situation.
We have averted the 8th umbral calamity.
He was way too cautious to get into a dumb situation like that.
Return to the source. And last but not least, we have secured the future of all the people of Norvrand. We have won, my friend. So, I hope you'll forgive me this moment of selfishness, and while I wouldn't want you to feel obliged, promise me you'll take me on your next adventure. A journey. Together. That's all I ask. If I were to tell you that this isn't the end, that we will meet again, would you believe me? Thank you. My friend, with you, my mind and memory shall travel to the ends of the world and beyond. But in this place shall my body stand immovable. May it serve as an undying promise, not only to those who look to me for leadership, but to any soul who has known despair, that hope is everlasting.
Couldn't he at least smile? Just a little bit of a smile. I thought, oh, you know, that'd be good if he smiles a bit. No smile. No smile allowed. Whatever. Make sure you don't drop that. No smiling. No. Like, okay, like, statues are better when they smile, man. You don't need to have this literal stone face. Literally stone-faced.
There, the Exarch would remain, keeping his silent vigil. When the Scions were not released from his summoning spell, we proceeded with the plan to return them to the source. The Warrior of Darkness, however, retained her ability to traverse the two worlds at will. And in time, the Crystal Tower became a symbol of her link to the First, and of hope.
I'll be right back. No, not really. I mean, it was just the same as Emmett Selk. I already understood his motivations and stuff. It wasn't anything particularly interesting. In fact, I didn't understand him because I still don't understand the whole part where he is a primal and can take specifically the energy from Warriors of Light and anybody who believes in Warriors of Light. That seems overpowered and also doesn't have any explanation in the real world. Or, in this world. I know it's not the real world, but, in this world, there's no explanation. You can just say it, that's how it works, but... I mean... if that is allowed to go through, anything could go through. Oh yeah, anybody who believes in cheeseburgers gives me power. And don't get me wrong, maybe it is possible. I'm just saying that if you start letting that be kind of just okay to be allowed, you can get some really dumb shit. Because, oh man, I became crazy powerful because of cheeseburgers. I mean, clearly it was... See, this is part of what I have an issue with, because it's like, okay, so Emmett Selk still able to use Hyslodais. I don't know if he had Hyslodais do this. I mean, no, but he did show up there. There is no doubt, right, that Emmett Selk, his soul showed up there. Like, can you say anything else but that happened? Can you say that no, that's not what happened? I mean, literally, it looks like his soul showed up there. And then he's the one that dropped off all those crystals and... who knows, maybe he was controlling Hyslodais the whole time as well, maybe... I mean, it makes sense because, like, you need an Ascian to take you out of that Ascian world. But it's not like... it isn't as if Elidibus needed to send us to the Ascian world, whatever that in-between place is. See, this isn't believable. Like, every aspect of this is stupid. He knew Elidibus's plight, foreseeing Emmett Selk foresaw his own death, and then also made it so that Elidibus could die too. I'd like to remind you that in the final battle with Emmett Selk, never for a second did it actually seem like he was planning to die, that he was trying to die, that he was okay with dying, until literally the last second. Complete bullshit. Erase that from your mind. Yeah, you shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, literally doesn't make sense. Remember events as they happen, no more no less as around can so rightly put, history is learned, not lived. History is learned, not lived. But if you can live through history, isn't that also just as important? That, like, it's more useful than actually learning about history. If you can actually experience history. Backlog, okay. He's like, oh yes, I was like sitting down on a chair for like 5 minutes. I'm good now. I thought you were injured. Oh, I'm good. Like what? The fuck? Well, we need her. We need Backlug to send them to the past. So, whatever. She's fine now. I view it as her. Although I don't know if they have genders. Where is the Exarch? Murdified. I mean, in this crystal, but you know, same thing. I wish my character just pulled out the crystal. Here he is. You've been looking for him, right?
Oh, Alpha, no!
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphino has broken the news. I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
You'll never let me forget it, will you? I'll have you know I completed the promised painting in the end. Be that as it may, there are times only words will suffice. Lady Chai, I have a confession to make.
I'm not a painter.
On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair. But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer. There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphino, I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time. And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness.
What the fuck is this? This shot just feels like, ah yes, Alphino's love story. Let me screenshot this. It's just like, what the fuck is this? Oh, Alphino, my long lost love.
Our brave and gentle artist, you have our love, now and always.
And you mine. Please take care.
You would think that he doesn't have parents or something. Even if he hasn't mentioned them, I assume he has parents. Actually, nobody mentions their parents now that I think about it. But he has come the closest to mentioning his parents, so... And he's the youngest. What's his sister, so...
Is that Ardbert's crystal? So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it? Then, even in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends.
Just a quick question. How did Ardbert's body get killed, now that I think about it? Because, so, he has his body, then Elidibus convinces him to attack the source. He attacks the source, comes back, and I assume when they came back, they went back to their bodies. But it's unclear, because then after that, the first thing we see is Minfilia stopping the light and all of his friends in spirit form. And then they all sacrifice their lives. But since his life wasn't sacrificed, why wouldn't his soul go back to his body? It's almost as if he was, since Minfilia knew that he had to stay alive, it's almost as if she like killed his body to make sure he didn't go back to his body and then die a natural death, because otherwise he wouldn't be able to come back for whenever I would show back up. That's what it seems like.
But thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace. No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days. Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it. Your soul? Oh, how can this be?
Seto, my old friend. You've grown.
Oh, Ardbert, how I've missed you. I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe, or even console you. Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me, how much I cared.
I knew. I always knew. But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime.
I see. His journey continues. Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures. It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure? Ride the winds, seek the horizon? Yes, I think perhaps I will.
Oh goody. We get to go back to Eorzea. The person who's in the most annoying location in the world. So I was actually like looking up here before because I was like thinking about how like this is a really cool location, but you basically end up only doing the boss fight, which is presumably at the very top right there. Kind of the base of the wings area. And all of this stuff is nothing. Big nothing, apparently. I was just thinking about how, like, that's kind of lame. Also, we never learned what these things are. Or are they just, like, ether crystals, but they look different in the first or something, I guess. Or maybe it's related to the fairies, I guess. I don't know.
Master Matoya. For too long I have remained silent, but no longer. I could not bear it if you were to leave. Please, stay. I beg of you.
Runar, please.
I jest, at least in part. What I came to say is this. Thank you. Without your wisdom, your strength, and your kindness to guide us, our people would still be lost. We will never forget you, Master Matoya. Wherever your journeys may take you, you will always be in our hearts.
And you in mine. Remember that your people's journey, that our people's journey is yet ongoing. Your lives will change, and so too will your dreams. Yet come what may, you need not forsake your time-honored traditions, nor less your beliefs.
But neither should you be beholden to them. For it was with curiosity and courage that the Knights Blessed first triumphed over adversity. New knowledge and new wisdom are ever worthy of pursuit.
Indeed they are. And so, until we return to the Sunless Sea, we shall endeavor to live our lives to the fullest.
That is well. But however great your strides, there may yet come a day when the challenges you face cannot be surmounted alone. On such a day...
On such a day?
You may call on me. Since a means to travel between worlds exists, you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. And there remain so many mysteries here that want for solving.
Master Matoya!
Runar, really?
I'm checking something. It's microphone related. I'm checking something. It's microphone related. I'm checking something. It's microphone related. I'm checking. Can we? Wait a second. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Wait a second. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, now can you hear me? Now that the microphone's disconnected. Okay, now can you hear me? Now that the microphone's disconnected. Okay, now can you hear me? Now that the microphone's disconnected. Yeah, of course, the chair is pretty loud. Wait, let me see something. Because now I can move around a little more freely. Yeah, I was just checking, like, maybe if I lower the volume. Does that sound fine? I mean, that sounds pretty good. I can't tell if there's any background noise, though. I can't tell if there's any background noise, though. Oh, maybe if I do this. I can't tell if there's any background noise, though. Oh, maybe if I do this. Oh, maybe if I do this. There's a lot of background, just from the Wait a second. Yeah, it's all background right now. I don't know. Maybe this works pretty well though. I was just thinking it might be a little more interesting. I don't know. Maybe this works pretty well though. Oh yeah, but what if I turn off the microphone? Okay, and now. Okay, and now. I mean, it seems pretty good, but I don't know. I mean, with the chair creaking, it might be a big issue. I mean, it seems pretty good, but I don't know. I mean, with the chair creaking, it might be a big issue. I mean, it's pretty good, but I don't know. Just ignore all of the echo. Just ignore all of the echo. Okay, we'll just hope that works out pretty good. I think it's okay. This isn't my final microphone, but I bought this and I bought a proper, what do they call them? The normal microphones, the non-USB microphone. So I was thinking, well, maybe that would work out better with getting rid of background noise. Like right now, there's no background noise. There shouldn't be any background noise other than the TV, which I usually set to pretty low anyway. He's a boy in the body of a man. Anyway, it is time we headed back to the Crystarium, shall we? Anyway, bye-bye. You still have to take the Exarch to Navath Orang, I see. Very well, you can look on Sacred while you're about it. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, right, yeah. I'm like, where are we going? Oh, right. Twine is the town. Weird to think about. Okay, there's definitely some background going on. Let me check on the normal microphone. Okay, so now how does this sound? I guess it's fine. It's just different. I guess it's fine. It's just different. I guess it's fine. It seems like there's less background noise all around. I think. Though I'm sure this was just loud when I did that. Okay, time to finish the story. Wait, is it required to play the raid? Because otherwise this would be weird. It's like, wait, who's Gaia? And you're just supposed to assume that's some NPC, I guess? I just noticed that Reen's hair is super clipping through her back. And like, I understand that they don't want to like shape the hair, but like, it's a bit ridiculous just how much it's clipping through. Like, she's just like, you're just like never supposed to see her from the back looking at a different direction. Like, clip shoulder blade, shoulder blade, shoulder blade. Okay. Okay, that should be it. Even this little bit has been taking a while. I think I've been playing for at least close to 2 hours, I think. Getting tired of this bullshit. Don't worry, I'm here for you. I'll be there for you when you do it. And it's like, no! Independence! Do you know what independence means? Like, this game is practically anti-independence. It's like, no, always depend on others. It's like, yeah, but like, how are you supposed to have personal responsibility and independence if you're just constantly like, everybody in your life's always like, hey, you shouldn't do that on your own. You could always ask for help. And it's like, yeah, but like, how about sometimes I'm able to do stuff on my own? Like, sheesh. But they also make it sound like there's only two choices. Either you're doing it all on your own, or you're super reliant on others. And there's no downside of being super reliant on others, but doing it all on your own, the worst thing you can ever do. It's like, well, but what about all the people in the middle? There are none. Nobody does half and half. What are you, crazy? Also, I'm wondering, after Sancred gets back, is he gonna fall into depression? Because, like, I don't remember if he's been here 3 years or 5 years, but, like, he's been pretty dedicated to staying with Reen this whole time. So, I think he's been here 5 years, which 5 years would make him close to, well, I don't know. He could be, like, early 30s, to be fair.
That's everyone, then. We've all said what we needed to.
Even as we speak, Backlog undertaketh their final inspection of our spirit vessels. When thine own preparations for the journey are complete, thou art to present thyself in the ocular.
Everyone? I want to thank you all. on behalf of the First. You, and Minfilia, and the Exarch. Without each and every one of you guiding us, fighting for us, we wouldn't be standing here now. There wouldn't even be a here. And no words can express our gratitude. We still have a lot to do. Countless trials to overcome. But if it ever seems too much, I'll think of our time together. The happy moments, and the sad. I will remember it all. And it will give me the strength to carry on without you. Because you made me who I am. Minfilia. Reen. To honor these names and these memories, I will stand with all the people of this land and strive for a better tomorrow.
Thancred, I believe the honor of responding should rightfully be thine.
I'm just imagining he just goes up to her and just French kisses her. It's just like, see you later, lover. What the fuck?
Confidence you'll make your people proud.
Like, oh no, of course you wouldn't do that. He's like her father. It's like, uh-huh. And what's your point? He could still do it. I mean, it's a little silly, just Japan, head pat.
Gods know I'm proud of you. I always will be. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and more.
You know, now that I think about it, I think the weird part about the head pats is that it should be a hug. But I just realized I don't think they hug in the game. I don't think it's possible. It's too complex of an animation. Or worse, there'd be too much clipping for it to be, like, impactful in any way. It would just be like, oh no, get the angle right. No, don't do it that way. Don't do that angle. Their faces are totally clipping, man. Even if we can't move their heads like this, then it's like just weird. It's like, what the heck? And then they're like just stretching their neck in a weird posture. It's just like, oh no, we only have like 3 character heights, so like everybody is the same height, which is the most awkward way to hug somebody. Unless you're literally gonna neck them. She's like, I love that head pat. No one ever touches me. Now she's not a virgin. She was touched by a guy. No, shut up, Lena. We're busy. Everybody's just like, hey, shouldn't you have told us you're about to leave? No. Get out of here, you idiots. You mean nothing to us now.
Just about all of you.
Nothing. Just about. Who didn't show up?
To see you off seemed the least we could do. You risked your all for us, fought for a realm not your own. Before you came,
we had never known the beauty of the night sky. Or the joy of your company. Though it saddens us deeply to bid you farewell, it has ever been our way to send off friends with a smile. Wherever your road should lead, we shall pray for your safety. And following your brave example, we shall continue to fight for the Crystarium.
With or without us, you've always taken good care of this city. I don't doubt for a moment you'll continue to do so.
Aye, a more resilient people we have never known. As resilient and enduring as the tower that watches over you.
To the last, we did not question the Exarch about his past. It is only now, when he can no longer tell us, that we believe we know the answer. We have heard what became of him, and what is about to be attempted. All will be well. Of this we are certain. How could it be otherwise, when every soul in the Crystarium is praying for it with all their heart? And so, when our Lord awakens, I bid you give him a message. Tell him he needn't worry about us. That he need no longer hide who he truly is. That he should live his own life to the fullest. And that if he should ever find himself reminiscing on the past with a smile, we shall be smiling with him. Will you tell him this?
These crying eyes are such weird technology. I'm not saying it looks bad. It's just like literally nothing like this in video games or movies other than here. It's kind of like this in anime, but not even like, look, just keep looking. Those eyes are just freaking like, it's like a diamond. What'd you say again? No, don't get it. Don't get it. Don't worry about it. He already knows. Sheesh.
I am sure you will.
I dare say we have all the good wishes we can carry.
So the funny part is that everybody's like, yay, bye, bye, bye. And then they all go into the tower and just hop into some fucking soul crystals. And they're just like, bloop, 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 bloop. We never had real bodies at all. Like, what? Everything we know is a lie. Like, what the heck? And it's really funny that they're doing all that to them, but I'm like, I can come back here, whatever. I get no real big farewell, it's just whatever. Yeah, see you tomorrow, whatever. What, you think you get a goodbye party? Nope. Nope. Wait, what's this? Mistel? No one in particular, no, really. Who? 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 Mistel. Mistel? Oh, right. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's a bunny, okay. Just checking stuff. Oh yeah, I never actually opened some of these. Including the rain, wind-up rain. Just checking if there's any other... I thought there were a few other chests, but doesn't seem like it. We didn't? No, okay. Let's see, what about this? What? Oh, it's the same? Wait, what? Wait, what? I guess the problem is that I got random items? I thought I got full sets though, that's a weird part. This is confusing. Oh, the scouting was for ninja, maybe? Just like, okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, we'll just not worry about it. Alright then. Oh wait, I never found out what the heck this thing was. This Mistel? Wait, what? So it's just him, okay. Didn't we already get one of him? Yeah, just whatever. Yeah, this is why it's confusing. It's like, what the heck? What's really the difference between these two? Like, why are we even bothering? Like, come on. Oh, no, we gave it to you, man. Oh, unique minion. Be happy. Like, no, I won't. Oh no, did I get rid of it? Okay. Ready for what? I can come back here anytime. Can I make the weather meteors again? It'd be cool. Now that's legit. The good old days. The good old days. Emmett's just standing in the corner. I'm like, I'm an honorary team member. It's like, nobody invited you. And it's like, yeah, that's what makes it so good. Get out of here. Don't worry about it. At least he remembers the good old days. Nobody else does. Everybody's like, hate that Emmett Shulk guy. It's like, whatever, come on. He didn't do anything bad until, like, the very last second. It's fine. Yeah, the pig. Uh-huh. Yeah, no shit. Like, think about how many scenes, like, at the bare minimum, this would be 20 minutes. But, I mean, never mind that presumably credits are gonna roll. There also should be some stuff from Xenos, I guess. Whatever the heck that's gonna be. Yeah, so we got time.
All right, then. Pray proceed as instructed, beginning with your memories.
The first step is complete, and all appeareth to be in order.
Well, that just leaves our souls, then. We're in your hands, Angelo.
It is done! The vessels have received of both their memories and their souls. I hereby entrust them to your care. They belong to you now. Just be sure to guard them well, yes?
This will work, won't it?
Our theories have held thus far. But I make no promises about what is to come. Even the greatest mages in history knew better than to transport a soul across the rift. We, my dear, are in unknown territory. Prepare as we might, we cannot account for all possibilities. And it is in such circumstances that accidents are wont to occur. Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home.
I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
All safely stowed away? I do hope so. All that remains then is to step into the mirror. Go now, and safe travels.
did it? Are we?
We're home.
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're all back.
Thank you. My body feels like a sack of potatoes, but otherwise, I've never felt better. That said, I doubt any of us will be fit to travel for some while. May we leave the rest to you?
The vessel beareth our comrade's blood. With it in thy possession, the way will surely open before thee.
What? But you've only just got here.
Tataru, might I trouble you to brew us all a pot of your special tea? Ah, and we may require an extra cup.
Stretches onto places beyond imagining. With your every step, these grand adventures shall grow more distant and faint. And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way. On that day, I bid you remember this. That no matter how far your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walked to get there. For in times of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your strength and your comfort. This I hope, I believe, here at memory's end.
What is it, Alize? Are you all right?
Do you still feel under the weather?
Physically, I couldn't be better. Thanks to Kryle's ministrations, I'm already looking forward to our next fight. But seriously, don't you have anything to say about that?
Wait, what was stopping them from bringing their previous weapons through? Like, I could just carry them with me.
No
Like,
less impressive than our garments. You've outdone yourself, Tataru.
we literally look identical in every single way from what we were before.
To give credit where it's due, I had help from a certain fiery pixie who visited me in my dreams. They gave me all the information I needed to get the details just right. For your weapons, though, I needed a lot more help. Thankfully, our favourite heads of state were happy to place their finest craftsmen at my exclusive disposal. Oh, and speaking of the Alliance leaders, they all expressed their unreserved elation at your safe return, and promised to come and see you in person as soon as they can.
They really needn't have gone to such trouble. But we'll be keeping these gifts all the same. Do pass on our gratitude.
I realise we haven't taken up new martial arts, nor have I ever been one to set much store by appearances. But I can't help feeling a certain lack of, I don't know, personal development.
Yeah, you've been a bitch your whole life.
I quite understand. But as you observed, the others had the more pressing need. Rest assured, our turn will come.
Alphino looks like he's basically just wearing the same clothes anyway. And I don't even remember what he uses to attack anymore. I guess he's kind of a half summoner? Or no, they said it was an academician or something.
If I expend any more ether, I swear I will blink out of existence. I need a bite to eat. Tataru, a cup of tea, if you would be so kind. And something sweet.
By Mistress Kryle's exhausted state, may I assume that the ward hath been restored?
Indeed. We succeeded in weaving it anew, albeit at a slightly diminished potency than when I had Becklug's assistance. It is
Kind
no
of
cause for concern,
not a
though.
very impressive
The tower is
intro.
not easily reached, never mind breached. And even should some few succeed, their presence won't escape my notice.
Excellent. Said duty thus discharged, thou art free to go wheresoever thy fancy taketh thee.
Also, his outfit's already the best of them all.
Hast thou, perchance, come to a decision? The offer remaineth open.
Well, if you're certain that's what you... I mean, if you think I... Right. I accept. Henceforth, I shall count myself a scion of the seventh dawn. Grahatia, at your service.
When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But, like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short.
Help! Somebody help! Hippogriffs! Hippogriffs on the rampage! A giant flock of them! Please, we need help!
I could do with a little rampage myself.
What? Now wait, just a... Here we go again.
I will join the fray when I've finished my tea.
Thus did the Avatar of Destruction descend, and in her wake leave naught but tears and ash.
And then, one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me, in the flesh. So it was that a new adventure began.
The memory of a dying world's end. Night after night. And I thought it but a tired old dream.
I say, I knew that securing the palace would provide your radiance with depressingly little sport, but that you should fall asleep out of boredom. Splendid, truly splendid. And my own preparations, you will be pleased to hear, proceed apace. Oh, yes. They proceed very well indeed. Frighteningly so. And we owe it not least of all to this singularly useful body I chanced to find. With the Populares now all but destroyed, it will be the simplest of tasks to discredit their groundless assertions that I met with a grisly end. And as the very much alive Lord of House Brutus, I have a vast fortune at my disposal. Ah, money, 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 the great motivator. There is simply no better way to move men and expedite plans than with its alluring glint. Would you not agree? But wait, were we not acquainted, you and I?
Okay. I mean,
Should
it's
our
kind of
familiarity
weird.
cause you distress, I beg your forgiveness.
It's kind of weird that they're bringing him back, but not really.
What did you say your name was?
Oh, a dagger through my heart, that my deepest desire should forever remain unfulfilled, to live unrecognized, to die forgotten. Oh. So it goes. Whatever this flesh may have been before, it serves only as a vessel now. And I, faithful Fandaniel, labor only to advance my lord's ambitions. Speaking of which, with the palace in our hands, we may now proceed with the next phase of the plan. But how very odd. Despite all our havoc-wreaking, old Elidibus did not deign to appear. Dare I hope that the last of the unsundered is gone? Imagine it! Bound no more by the shackles of mouldering memories of damnable duty, free at last to live for the moment!
Indeed, Xenos. Indeed.
Your radiance. But give the word, and I shall go forth and prepare for you your hunting ground.
That which awaited was a fell beast. Ferocious, ravenous, remorseless.
Do as you will. It has been too long, my friend, and insufferably dull in your absence. When you return to me, you will share everything. Every blow will be a story unto itself. Every triumph, every kill. Rest assured, we shall have a fitting stage for our reunion. Oh yes, to reprise that transcendent moment, I will set this world ablaze. And we shall dance before the pyre.
The beast shall kindle the flames of the apocalypse. Into its domain shall the hero set forth for the final chapter in the tale of this star.
And he continues being basic as fuck. Just the most basic guy in existence. I'm like, oh, very, very emotional Xenos, right. So, look at this outfit. So good compared to everybody else. I don't know why. It's just like, they got the red in there, they got some black in there. The pants are a little bit bland, but, you know, they're pants. Pants are pants. What, I got better pants or something? Maybe slightly. Maybe having a little bit of... I mean, he's kind of wearing shorts. Like shorts and... I don't even know what would be underneath the shorts between the boots. Just, I don't know. What are we doing over here? I didn't know we had Ochre Boulder and Hoary Boulder. But I don't remember Anor. I wish that we got characters like, well, I mean, I wish these characters would be like actual characters in the story a little more, like at least mention them, like, hey, yeah, they're off doing this or that, you know? Like, I've seen Hoary Boulder a good amount of times, and Coltonet, but these other three, if they've been around since A Realm Reborn, I don't know, they didn't stand out. This guy stands out just because he's the freaking mage. Black mages aren't that common, so it's like, oh wow, black mage? I mean, they're common, but at the same time, like, you don't run into them very often. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because, yeah, he used to be a bow user. But that's weird to say that he would be of limited use. I mean, you know, the bard or archer or whatever is a good class. And why is he acting like that's limited usefulness compared to being a mage? Which, now that I think about it, wait, is he a black mage and Ishtola a black mage? Like, do we really have two black mages on our team now? Like, it would have made sense if he stayed a bard, because then you have a bit more variety. In fact, it's very bizarre right now because we don't even have a tank. I guess canonically we're the tank, maybe. And then we have one healer, magic, physical magic DPS, range magic DPS, black mage. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, it's a little weird because, like, Thancred used to be a rogue, but then I guess he also, well, he technically changed classes though, because he kind of realized that he wasn't doing very well without magic as a thief or a ninja. You need magic for that, so that's why he did switch to a tank. So yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, all we needed was like a bard to have a completely balanced team. Why do we have two black mages? Just wondering if there's enough time. I guess we'll do it. I guess.
Well, my friends, now that we have all settled back into our bodies, it is time we resumed our duties in earnest. Let us speak of our plans.
Ever since the Emperor's death, it's been one unsettling rumor after another. I have a mind to pay a visit to Garlemald to ascertain the truth of the matter.
A prudent endeavor. 'Tis of the essence that we establish the full extent of the threat, not least if it should prove that Xenos doth indeed orchestrate events from the shadows. In light of which possibility, I shall accompany thee on thy mission. Be assured that thou shalt find me more a help than a hindrance. Thou requirest another to imbue thine ammunition, dost thou not?
Assuming that's settled, there's something I've been meaning to look into as well.
Welcome back, everyone!
First of all, that voice sounded completely different. Second of all... her character, just, like, after not being in Shadowbringers at all, this is practically a character assassination. Think of how much progress we've made in every character, and Lise not only has been left in the dust, she's been completely forgotten. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So crazy. Oh my gosh. Like, remember when she was a party member? No. She's dead to me forever.
Lise! You're fine now, right? No more headaches or keeling over?
Okay, maybe the voice actor is the same. Maybe, though, it's been 2 years since she's recorded any lines. So, it's been a while. So she sounded a little off, maybe.
That's right. We're fighting fit and raring to go.
The famous Lise Hext, former scion and hero of the Alamegan resistance.
I don't believe we've met.
Really? It's so easy to assume that all Archons are acquainted. But then I suppose your fields of expertise are rather different.
Grahatir, at your service. I have read much and more about your exploits, Commander. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
Likewise. The others told me all about you.
Do not be so sure. Words scarcely do justice to the vital role he played in our victory in the first. A more dependable comrade one would be hard-pressed to find.
Oh, right. I did glance at the report. But I'd be lying if I said I understood half of it.
This is what makes her such an awful character. Like, literally, everybody here is smart enough to at least be like, oh, I see. Huh, oh, okay. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I get it. But she's like, oh, I don't get it. Oh, half of it just doesn't make sense. I don't get it.
Well, that's a lot to take in. Just to be clear, this means we're not heading for another calamity, does it?
Shorn of their unsundered master's leadership, what Ascians remain shall struggle to see their plans to fruition.
I wonder why they believe that, or at least why Urianger believes that. Like they don't need a leader. Like, anybody can become a leader. Some of them can even be smarter than the leaders. Imagine that. But not that that's the case here. I'm just saying, normally, just because you kill the leader or whatever, the leader, just because the leader dies doesn't mean there's nobody else capable in the army to take their place or whatever.
And though I would ever advise caution, I believe we may rest easy for a time.
I'll take that as a yes. Even so, I don't know what to make of this business about Hydaelyn and Zodiac being primals.
A difficult truth to bear, yes. But at last we understand the nature of our adversary. And if there are no further calamities, neither will there be rejoinings, meaning Zodiac will never regain his full strength.
I like how they say that, even though, like, he's been rejoined 7 times. You'd think that that would be pretty powerful, you know? And I'm still, like, wondering how he's affected the 13th. Because, like, the one that hasn't been rejoined but is destroyed is the 13th, which is darkness, which Zodiac should have complete control over. So, like, shouldn't the Zodiac shard in the 13th be crazy strong? I mean, maybe not as strong as himself when he was rejoined, but not that far off, right? But whatever, these people don't think about stuff like that. Zodiac's darkness, there's a world of darkness, maybe there's a connection there. Nope, nothing.
Even so, as the oldest and mightiest of primals, he remains a force to be feared. Though his is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak. And it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star.
But tell us, Lys, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
What do you mean? Isn't seeing my long-lost comrades reason enough? All right, there was one other matter. I have a message from the Alliance, and before you ask, yes, it's about the Empire. So, after Emperor Varys' assassination, it seems his cousin Nerva made a bid for the throne. The trouble is, he wasn't the only one with designs on it, and it didn't take long for a civil war to break out. And it's not just in the provinces. Early reports say huge swathes of the Imperial capital have been reduced to rubble. The Alliance will soon convene in Alamigo to decide on a course of action, and we were hoping you'd come along.
Well, as it happens, Urianger and I were just this moment planning a little trip to Garlemald. And we should be grateful for any advice the Alliance can provide on how best to make the most of our visit.
To Alamigo, then.
Why don't you go on without me? There's something I need to look into.
Oh, forgive me. You were just telling us. What is it, if I may ask?
I want to find a way to cure the Tempered.
Of course. You think it may be possible to adapt the treatment you use to help those corrupted by the Sin Eaters?
I'm sorry, a cure for tempering? But that would change everything. Alizé, consider yourself uninvited. Go and find us this cure.
I'll do my best. I was hoping you might join me. Don't worry if not, though. I won't hold it against you if you'd rather attend a stuffy meeting.
Rest assured, there'll be many, many more. Go on, lend Eorzea a hand.
No!
I'll come too. If you don't mind, that is.
Okay, fine.
Mind? I'm sure they would be glad of your company. Pray, enjoy your time together with your hero.
This is like really weird to say that type of stuff. Just like it's like just change the word hero to lover and like this makes way more sense. It's like, oh, okay, this makes sense now. It's like he's like, what?
No,
Wait, really?
That's not. I mean, I simply thought my knowledge might be of some use.
We shall be on our way then. Godspeed.
They spelled Godspeed wrong. It's God, then speed in one word, but they put two S's. I have no idea why. I mean, are we like making some sort of dramatic reveal of Sid or something? Like, what the fuck? Ah, get ready to ride on Sid's air balloon whatever thing. Oh yeah, real. I know real. Yeah, Rio's good. That's a real good guy. Man, some of these guys are so cool. They get sidelined so hard. I don't know enough about Afemi though. And I don't know why they couldn't keep what's her name? I'm not remembering it. But you know, she was the mother. Yeah, this character doesn't even get a name. Sheesh. Anyway, the mother of Minfilia. I'm not remembering. I'm not remembering at all. So now that crystal tower back there, I guess we just ignore it forever. Because it's like we've used it as much as is reasonable. Like if we used it anymore, it would just be like a plot device, you know? Just be like, oh yeah, it can solve all our problems. So yeah, it's it, right? I wish it was more unique looking. So since it looks like we're not getting credits here, could have sworn that there should have been. But since we're not getting them, I'll just mention right now, I don't know what my work schedule is this week. It seems like I might end up leaving tomorrow and coming back Sunday. So that's possibly Tuesday to Sunday. So I was thinking maybe I'll bring my PlayStation, but I don't know. Probably I will. Just thinking about how busy I might end up being. But I definitely don't want to go that long without playing anything, so yeah, I mean, I kind of gotta bring it with me, I guess. I'll be right back. So, couldn't this place also be used by Grahatia? Like, that'd be weirdly overpowered. Remember when I was saying that we wouldn't use the Crystal Tower because it's OP? We might not use Aziz Law because it's OP. Still, the weirdest part about this whole place is that there's only one teleport point. Like, what the heck? And not to mention, it's not even much of a location. Like, I mean, there's enemies here, and there's terminals, and that's about it. There's like not much. I know it's like there's not much to do here, but like, considering how big it is, I feel like you should expect something more. Like this thing, like, oh, isn't this something? And no, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Like, what? Just like this whole thing made for thematic sense, I guess. I don't know. And it's like, oh well, this isn't even the DLC that it was relevant for. And it's like, yeah. And in Heaven's Word, it didn't make any more sense either. It just served as the final level. Compare this to freaking Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers is just like, you talk to some people at the bottom of the ocean, you go here, you go there, okay, now go to the city at the bottom, and then you talk to some people, and that was it. Here, fighting the whole way, fighting the whole way, like, lame. Though it was better, this is better than what wait, oh right, oh, mana cutters, right, because we all have mana cutters now. I didn't think about it. I thought mana cutter just meant like the etherical ram that they were talking about, but no, they just meant the ships. Or mana cutters, I forgot. But yeah, like Stormblood had a worse final place than this, because this final place is just like, this is like a combat zone, sure, but then compared to Stormblood, how could you possibly make something more lame than this, than just a straightforward combat run to a boss? Oh well, let's see, what do we got here? Oh, nothing. Fucking nothing. Even if you don't count this part, you count this and this. Okay. Cool little tower here. Some cutscenes. This tower wasn't even, or no, this tower wasn't even like a meaningful location, really? Like, this was okay. This one was barely anything. So I don't even know what you'd call that. Just 2 dungeons, but not even 2 dungeons. But, you know, I'll just call it 2 dungeons. And then what's this? Nothing. You get here, you go straight to here, right? And... oh, no, that's right. You had to find, like, a way to get in. So you went through the sewers to get inside. And then you got inside and you took over this area, and then immediately you'll go and fight the boss. So it's not even like a combat zone. It's just like a big open nothing, and then you mini skirmish boss. Like, sheesh, at least here you fight a few enemies. I think there was even, I know there was one boss like here before you actually got to the final boss too. And there was a final dungeon that was actually pretty solid. Probably should replay that sometime. Probably. Anyway. Yep. Better hurry up and get through this. Like, this can't last too long. That's weird to say that. There's been a evacuation order going on for the last 4, 5, 6,000 years, because it's since the 4th Umbral Calamity. the Sevens just happened like 10 years ago or something. What the fuck? What? And I doubt it will be lifted in the near future. It's like, no, just disable the alarm. Follow it. Do I really have to go and grab one? What? What? Oh gosh. Wait, did I misunderstand that? Because didn't he just say it'd be my honor to come third? Like, as in come in third place? Isn't that what that meant? Like, what? Like, what? like, ah, yes, third place out of 3. Ah, the honor. Okay, man. I mean, sure. Okay. Oh no. Okay, good. There we go. Okay. Oh, great. Can I just... No. I was like, can I just run away? No. Silly me. Why would I be able to run away? Yeah, and they're not even like lower level or anything. Okay. I guess we just didn't grab it. Okay. Who? What? I mean, the best I can assume is Gilgamesh? Oh, okay, maybe it's something else going on. Who? Oh, or is it maybe the engineer? No, oh, it's just him? Okay. Okay, I don't know, okay. Like he was like putting on a voice, so it's hard to tell. Okay, fine. I'm like, do we need to talk about this? But yeah, sure, okay, I get it. Fair enough. Look at this ooze. Never explained. All this ooze. How does this place even exist? What is this place made of? No questions. Ignore all this bio-mechanical, geological combination of nature. Like, Never explained. None of it. It's like, robots, right? Robots. And then flesh. And we're on floating rocks. Don't worry about it. Think about this. This could have been what the capital of the Empire was. Or, vaguely like this. But, we're not... I mean, they already said it's mostly destroyed. So it's not even like... Even if it looked like this, it's not even like it would... But obviously, they're not going to make it look like this. It's very confusing, because this is very similar to a location in Final Fantasy VI. I'm just surprised that barely anything actually happened here. Weird to come back here after going through Shadowbringers, and every location was used in a pretty meaningful way. Yes. We only needed one shard. Why is everybody else here? Man, how many people are going through the DLC at like about the same pace as me? Like, remember, I was going through Heaven's Word in like December. So like, how many people are like on the same track as me? I wonder. But to be fair, it's been a while since I would say that I was going on at a quick pace. So, and like theoretically, I could get to Endwalker by the end of this week, but I don't know. I mean, depends on if I have more Alliance raid and stuff like that, and the trials. Haven't even started the trials, but who knows? Yeah, see, talking about Charlian again, because we're going to Charlian. What does open-minded mean? He was being open-minded by saying that he wanted to help everybody on the planet. Compared to everybody else who wasn't open-minded. So what do you mean he became open-minded after this? What? And like, what was everybody else's arguments, I mean, I guess it's just like, oh, they'll corrupt our society and our teachings won't be as efficient as they were before or something. I guess that's a decent argument at least, I guess. I'm still confused about being an Archon. They mentioned him being an Archon before, and I was like, what? I guess they were just making a joke. No, he is an Archon. That's why he has that little mark on him. It's like, how do you become an Archon? I still haven't got a full explanation about what an Archon is. The fuck? So he went to Baldesion, which I thought Baldesion was pretty much right next to it or something. Appears that the students of Baldesion convinced me to write one with the promise of unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Though I consider it no more than a means to an end at the time, I will admit it was gratifying to have my efforts acknowledged. Good gods, an Archon thesis. I shudder to imagine the work involved, but enough about that. Is this the fruit of your foray? You're just like, I don't need to keep reading. Just kind of some basic dialogue. Oh, I guess I forgot about that detail. Yeah, well, I guess it's vague though, you know? Yeah, oh, it won't last forever, and it's like, are you sure? Wait a second, wait. Are we sure about that? Because when he was in the first, it lasted 100 years. Now, maybe it's because he was combining with the crystal, the crystal tower, but it still seems like it lasted, you know? So, like, I feel like they're just throwing this out there. That way, again, he doesn't become too broken of a character to be like, oh, elegant technology, I can use it, you know? Why would she know what a password is, though? I assume she's gonna make it work. Of course. Sure. I mean, I don't believe that that would actually be the password, but whatever. Yes, thank you. Thank you, robot. Fuck her up. What? What? Yeah, shut up, you. Wild rose. Not that they would have roses back then, but sure. It wouldn't be courage, though. Wait, what inappropriate... Yeah, stop it, idiot. Okay. Just a little silly, but okay. Sure. I feel like maybe I don't need to show this. Wait, why the rising stones? I thought... Shouldn't... Wait. Yeah, shouldn't we go to, I don't know where Sid is. I don't know where Sid is, actually. Like, I know where he's... Normally he's at the... I forget what it's called. It was from Stormblood, that area. Yeah. Ironworks. Yeah, Ironworks is actually situated at that Stormblood location. Follow me. Okay. Well, why not run though? I was gonna mention like near the beginning of the stream, like sometimes they can run. It would be appropriate, like, but literally every time they just. Okay, to be fair, right there she was walking, but sometimes during certain scenes they have you do that slow walking gait thing, just versus what she just did was like walk, 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 walk. It's like, yeah, why can't you just do that? What the heck? And it's like, don't worry about it. It's not important. Well, I think that's about it. I'm sure that we're going to be going toward what the heck is this? Oh. What is that thing? I'm sure that we're going to be going in the direction. It's just stricken by how like basic this looks. It's just like, yeah, this is pretty basic here actually. Just like a crystal scepter and a black dress. Just kind of okay. But yeah, I think this is gonna be the end of the stream. Seems like we're gonna be setting up the trial and whatever else. Like I was thinking before that like maybe they want us to get here to do the trial. That way it's just not all so much concentrated all in the first shard. Okay, we'll see this real quick. It occurs to me that we're no longer using the solar. And I'm trying to remember the last time we have used the solar. Like, what's even in here anymore? What the fuck? Is that why they put Unicali in here? Yeah, the Warring Triads. Still. This is from Heaven's Word. This is so old. Who's Zervin? Whatever. Okay. So yeah, it's just 1, 2, 3, and then those guys. It's funny because like he's still here, and it's like he is still relevant to the story, so it's weird. He could at any time. He's like a dormant character who's just kind of hanging out. And it'd be fine, except that nobody's like acknowledging that he exists. So it's like, what? You know? They're the same thing, sure. Icons. Aren't they the same? It's because they still have ether. They draw ether from the land. I thought that's the whole point. Wait, didn't he just say that the Dark Divinity is far from the strongest? The Dark Divinity, I think, being Zodiark? So he's actually saying Zodiark is far from the strongest? Or am I just misinterpreting it? Yeah, we already talked about the Warring Triad. Sure. Or wait, is this new? No, we already did this. Or are we just getting the same explanation again? So yeah, there can still be more of them and stuff. Oh, okay, so this is new. Well, I mean, he saved your life specifically to use you, but okay, sure. Okay, we're good. Huh. Very curious that he's still here. I feel like ever since he's been here, we've stopped using this room. Possibly. It's been too long. I mean, because once Stormblood started, we moved our headquarters to Alamigo area. So, and then of course Stormblood, we weren't doing much in here. In Shadowbringers, we weren't doing much in here. So yeah, and then they created Dawn's Respite. It's almost like they created this so that they would have less of a official meeting place. Oh, or maybe not. Okay, never mind. I was confused about the beds, but okay. So you have the beds and the meeting room right next to the beds. Okay. Kind of funny, but okay. Yeah, no hugs and no handshakes or anything. Can't animate that stuff. And that's another weird aspect, because technically Sid is part of the Scions too, but we don't quite think of him that way usually, so it's weird. And then the password was password, but in Allegan. No, freedom. The password is freedom. Oh, okay, I guess. I would, milady. Freedom. Freedom? Oh, I guess that does make sense. Freedom from the control of the icons. Is this really not going to be animated? Or, I mean, voiced? Yep, seems like no. Right, and when you're controlled, then one of the ethers increases, wind or whatever. I was just trying to recognize, like, who's that? Oh, okay, I think it's Sephiroth. So that makes sense because if he was on Aziz's Law. Oh, they said it anyway. Really? Altering their very flesh? Really? Whoa. So you literally get turned into a monster if you get affected by them too much. Or technically, if your ether is for any reason corrupted, that's how you turn into a monster. But does that mean every monster is a former person who got corrupted ether? Interesting. So if stagnation is light, what does that make umbral? Active? Yeah, I think they did say this at one point, that umbral is like action, as opposed to stagnation. I guess. It's just kind of weird. Like, I wouldn't think of darkness as being active, but I suppose that makes enough sense. I don't think that's any different than what we already knew, from what I remember. I don't think there's any reason to believe that. Like, I just don't think. The fanatical faith, I think, is just the corruption of that ether and them not being able to have a sane mind because the ether is imbalanced within their body, I think. It's kind of like their soul. Their soul's like their mind. And so if you tip it toward one type of ether, it can be easily controlled by a creature that manipulates that type of ether. Please say this. Please don't have a dumb alternative explanation other than this. What if the primal is dead? How would it be exerting its faith over them if the primal was dead? That was just because you had to go through a fucking portal to a different world, man. Then how would you ever figure out what the password was? Yeah. Yeah. Like... Which reminds me that Biggs and Wedge have voices, so I can't believe this isn't voiced, but whatever, it's typical crap. Again, this probably is going to be related to trials, is my guess. Yeah, that would make even more sense because they're testing stuff about primals. So it would make sense if the trials have to do with primals, maybe? Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe not. Oh, okay. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna collect stuff? No, you're gonna collect stuff. Oh, great, great. Thanks. Just, good. Ishcard. Sandland. Oh, fucking... Okay. Wait, actually, I don't even think I can teleport out of here, right? Oh, I guess I can. How does it determine where you are and aren't allowed to teleport out of? I wonder. Just thinking. Oh, let's see. Yeah, sure, why not? It's been a long time. It's been quite a journey. Time to go back to Limsa Lomenza. It's been a long time. So, this is the end of the stream. I'll try to, I mean, we'll see. I don't know how far away from Endwalker I am. I feel like I'm not too far away. Again, like, it feels like after this mission, like after we were able to figure out how to untemper people, that that after that, Endwalker should be like, the road to Endwalker should be like immediately afterwards, you know? So basic. It's hilarious how basic this outfit is, but I do wish I had it. So it's so weird. It's like, so basic, but where can I get it? And then it's like, oh, well, actually, you can find these clothes anywhere. Probably should go and check in, yeah, I'll probably go and check in the, in stores. Because maybe the stores just have some really basic items that anybody can wear, and I just was never looking at them. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. I'll be doing some stuff off screen, and okay, so this is the part where you can leave, because I'm gonna go off on a tangent right now. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm gonna go off on a tangent. This tangent has to be in a place that's somewhat quiet. So, I was looking into Elidibus because I didn't understand what the fuck was going on with the story with Elidibus. And so I didn't really learn anything crazy. It's just kind of saying really basic stuff. But yeah, they're just like, yeah, he was a primal. Yeah, he was a primal. How? Who made him? Who knows? That's not important, right? Let's see. So When confronted at Tower's Peak. Oh, yeah. So it ends up saying when you confront him that he doesn't remember Amarot or the Convocation or the Promises. But he's like, I'm going to still do my role because, well, first of all, because as a primal, that's just what he feels compelled to do. But also because, like, even if he wasn't a primal, you know, it's still like, okay, even if my memory's bad, I still want to do the thing that I've been working on for centuries, millennia, you know? So anyway, he absorbed some of the spectral warriors and took the shape of the first original warrior of light to do battle. How did he take the shape of the first original warrior of light? Because at one point it was almost implied that he possessed the warrior of light's body, but that doesn't make sense because, as we saw, he possessed Ardbird. Then we get these flashbacks of maybe he possessed the first warrior of light, but that didn't really give us any information, you know. But that's, you know, that's what was shown. He gets defeated, refuses to surrender. I guess the Crystal Tower just makes it so he loses all of his ether, and so that's why he ended up returning to his original form. Sure, I guess. Gave him the memory stones. He remembers his friends before fading away. Not like he learned a lesson and so he stopped fighting them. Like, nope, nothing about that. Don't worry about that. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, there's gonna be some bullshit in Endwalker. They're gonna go and talk to his soul because his soul is trapped in the Crystal Tower. Oh gosh, I'm not even gonna read more of that, but it's just like, I was wondering, I'm like, wait, because they were implying, oh, the tower's like white Eorzea, so we can use it like white Eorzea and trap him, right? But then it's like, wait, so what, we're just gonna keep his soul, the soul of an unsundered Ascian / a freaking primal, an icon, whatever. We're just gonna keep it in the Crystal Tower? I mean, if it's sealed there forever, sure. But like, I mean, eventually he'll escape, right? Like, even if it takes thousands of years, you just put him inside a vessel that is nearly indestructible. And if it does get destroyed, for all we know, it's gonna just, you know, it's gonna just release him, presumably. It's pretty unclear what would happen, honestly. It's pretty unclear, to be fair, but generally that's what it seems like. Just checking if there's anything else. Yeah, I mean, this explanation is pretty bare bones. It doesn't even really say anything about him being a primal. It doesn't really mention those details very much, as if they aren't important or something. Don't worry about that. Yeah, this kind of just repeats what he said, because like this even says, when the Scions demanded to know his plan, Elidibus said he was just another warrior of light seeking to save the world. And like that conversation was so basic when we heard it that I had already like stopped thinking about what that even meant. It's like, okay. And it's like, And then right here, they just repeat it, so it doesn't even matter. Let's see. Oh yeah. Able to possess others. No, it doesn't really say much about him. Hum. What about characteristics? Such thrilling talking points, huh? Oh, I didn't know that. I just came across one of the outfit details that says his Ascian sigil uses the pattern from the center of Zodiark's summoning glyph from Final Fantasy XII. Because I still remember Zodiark was in Final Fantasy XII. It's very odd. It's like the final powerful... I'm just noticed somebody say, has anyone noticed how queue times are so much longer now? Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. But 6.11 is supposed to release tonight, actually, so who knows? It could get fixed then. But yeah, I was aware that Zodiark, he was like considered a forgotten, like a forgotten summon, because FF12 summons are weird. Like, they're part of the world, but not like super part of the world. They're not super important. They're not that powerful. They're just kind of powerful. And so he was in 12, but then he's not that powerful. So it's really weird. He's just like a fish with a circle around him. And he's really small. He's like literally like, we'll say he's like 4 feet tall, including the ring around him. I'm like, hey, is that the guy he was just working with? Wait, let me check that. I'm just wondering. Like, is it possible that I really just saw that guy as, you know... No, I think it's somebody else. I just don't know, because it's really weird when you say, like, Vilka's, okay, fine, Bronze Blood. Did you really create a last name that says Bronze Blood? Like, what the fuck? Then again, somebody literally is called Valkyrie Stormbringer. The fuck? Sanguine Moon is fine, okay, fine. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, we got spoiled, alright. What was this guy? Treek Farth. Somebody's just called Step Warrior? No. Lizzie Arcana. Okay. Shanty. Some of them have stuff on top. So yeah, the Storm one was not one. But what's this girl's name? Storm Lady. That's not her name. Goddess of Corn? I guess that's her name. Her name is literally Goddess of Corn, I guess. Sarah's Dawn. Josephine Sunbeam. Like, some of these names are just so like, oh damn it. Railgun Misaka. That's a good one, but also kind of. I mean, you're just a rogue. You're just a rogue. Like, okay. Which reminds me, I'm still not seeing anybody with like really cool outfits at all. Yeah, this is as cool as you get. Jeans and a Hawaiian shirt. This outfit's fine, I guess, but nothing special. This one is pretty decent. Though I don't know how you get those tennis shoes. The hat I wonder about too. Oh, she's cool. Although, even though all there is to it is just she's just wearing glasses and has some kind of basic hair. Gosh, these freaking bunny people. Yeah, they're just like humans, and then they have ears. It's so basic. Wait, what? Who is this? What race is this? Because it's just, I don't remember one with horns that look like that. I mean, I have horns, but our horns are really specific. Yeah, some people got some good outfits. Though part of it's dying, to be fair. Like this guy, no. Like this guy's got something, right? No, he doesn't got nothing. Oh, she's good. That looks like something you'll buy, though. There's no way that this is actually. Just reading what they were saying. Yeah, there's like, yeah, the boots are fine, the pants are fine, but that top, there's no way you don't just actually have to buy that. Wow, that. Okay, no. Like, why does this look like an NPC? It is. Okay. Okay. Kind of typical too. And there's some basic stuff here. But yeah, I guess I'll have to look into this on my own. Wait a second. So right here it says, when the Scions confronted Elidibus, he considered himself the hero and reveals that he shares similar sentiments as Emet-Selch did about the state of the world. It and its people are fragmented and flawed, and he desires to restore the original world. Elidibus claims that the Scions and their people are incapable of understanding Ascians. Yeah, they say he's a primal, but they don't have any proof that he's a primal. Like, saying he's a primal literally means nothing. It literally means absolutely nothing. I think the only reason why they had to say he was a primal was because his body is inside of Zodiark, and they needed a core to be the core of Zodiark. So they're like, oh, what if it's Elidibus? But then it's like, it doesn't completely make sense, you know? It's like, okay, but is it important? Does it matter that it's Elidibus? No. Who cares, you know? I guess I'll have to look into it more. I feel like this is the character that most who knows, you know? It's the most like we don't know enough about anything about this character, basically. I mean, yeah, like I'll just have to look into a lore video. Maybe somebody, you know, I'm pretty sure though that it was all made up bullshit. It was just for spectacle. I mean, for spectacle, I'll give it credit, but I'm just saying, don't act as if this is like highly interesting when, you know, like I hear people say that, oh, 5.3 so great, and it's like, you know, I just happened to run across that earlier today, and I was like, well, that's kind of weird, because like it wasn't that great like at all. like the build up for Elidibus was shit, complete shit. His plan was really clumsy and just like, oh, I guess I can do this now. That's a good idea. Yeah. I guess that's an option too. Yeah, I guess I'll do that now. Like, what? Shouldn't you like have more of a plan? Like, and it, like he just kept feeling like he was like in a hurry, and it's like, you have never ever been in a hurry. And in fact, as far as I'm aware, no Ascian has ever been in a hurry. The closest to a hurry would be like Laha Brea, right before he died. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna follow, you know, the Pope or whatever, and then he's like, oh, I gotta protect the Pope, and then, oops, I died. I didn't know I could die. Oh no, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just so weird. Yeah, I'll have to look into his plan and how much this, like, maybe they added some lore that makes it make more sense, but I really doubt it. Again, like, it makes sense how they trapped him in the crystal. I mean, sure, you know. It makes sense that he was trapped in the crystal. Doesn't make sense why he's able to use people as fuel, because believing in the Warrior of Light gives him fuel. Like, again, I explained it, but it's just so weird. It didn't make sense that he entered the tower when he did. Like, yeah, you can enter the tower, sure, but nobody would let him inside, right? Like, it's not as if Grahatia had told the guard, yeah, you can let him inside. Like, what? like I'm pretty sure he told the guard, you're only allowed to let people in that I say you're allowed to let in, you know? Like, even I might have, I think even I might, when I first entered the city, I think even I wasn't allowed to go up to the tower yet or something, but I could be wrong on that. What was the other thing? Yeah, the way he was summoning those heroes, but like only part of their mind, and he could really precisely control what part of their mind he was summoning, and so he was only summoning the part of their mind that were like, I'm a warrior of light, and I want to kill everything. So it's like, what the fuck, you know? And on top of that, it ends up being really annoying because it makes it sound like, oh yeah, you're the strongest warrior of light, period. It's like, well, I mean, that wasn't a given. Sure, you can assume it, but like, there's no reason that has to be true. You know, they could have just made it so that, why is she in a Santa hat? Or maybe not. Wait, what the heck? Oh yeah, she's one of those other races. I'm just thinking, yeah, like if all your oh no, but they were incomplete, so maybe they're less powerful. Who knows? They again, it all feels very forced. I guess that's it. I guess that's all. So apparently Endwalker is the final tale of the world. The weird part is that I have already heard about how people were like, but there's southern continents. There's literally southern continents. So why are they acting as if there aren't any southern continents? It's like they want to like not worry about that aspect of the world because it would be less interesting, I guess. But like, yeah, I guess. I mean, they could introduce southern continents and just be like, yeah, well, these aren't as important. This is just like world unity stuff. It's not like we're gonna actually go to war. Like the Endwalker's the last great conflict is the idea of the whole planet. I think that's the idea. What are these outfits now that I think about it? Oh wow. Oh, maybe it's just been a while since I saw this because I think I remember seeing this and like at the time I didn't know how I could get it. Well, I'll try to. So in the meantime, I'll try to catch up in the story, and yeah, try to get some fashion. You know, just buy some random stuff from stores, and who knows what we might find. Like again, like with this girl, this top that, well, actually the top that both of them are wearing, like that's just 2B, you know, tights right there. But like the tops that both of these girls are wearing, I don't know where you'd get them. Like, especially hers. Like this girl, like maybe it, you know, it's just a skirt technically, so I guess it's kind of basic. But like, but hers, I don't know what you'd call those. But you know, like that's not a typical thing that you would be able to find even in this world. Never mind that most video games just wouldn't bother to have such basic, a basic looking piece of clothing, I guess. I don't know. Then again, this is as basic as the game gets, but I don't know. Basic is a weird word in this case. That's a pretty. Oh, she's got some ripped jeans, and are those cowboy boots? Not exactly, but kinda. Well, again, I'll look into stuff. Oh, and I am still planning to do a whole stream of Hildebrandt. That's his name. I forgot it one other time. But yeah, I plan to do just a straight stream of Hildebrandt at one point. But I don't know. I mean, I say that, but Hildebrandt quests can be quite long. So as long as you know where to go, I think they're not too bad, though. It should be fine. Of course, it would take like a full 4 hours, if not longer. So, who knows? And they're a little bit weird what the quest could be. So, it's weird. It's weird. But yeah, again, fashion first. Fashion first. Story shortly after. We'll see how long. Like, I'm gonna try to just stop before I get to any major event, but like, we'll see. Who knows? It could kind of pop up at any time. So we're kind of back to where I was at during well, I guess during Stormblood, because yeah, I remember skipping a lot of stuff in Stormblood because it would literally be go do some busy work here, go do some busy work here. It's just really lame. But yeah, see you next time, very soon. Probably in a hotel room, but we will see. The hotel room that I was at over the last weekend was very good, especially for streaming. So I'm hoping if I do go to a hotel that I'd do that one because it has like a chair and like I'd be able to move the chair and position it better, and I wouldn't have to be on the bed, you know. I could position stuff better, basically. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully new fashion soon. I've delayed this long enough. Thanks for watching the stream. Bye-bye.